Golden Copy GUI. This is primarily used for monitoring of active copy jobs and looking at statistics on various folders. So this is the main landing page. First thing you'll see in the top right is current active uploads. So right now nothing's going on. All files for all folders for all time is in the middle, and gigabytes for all folders for all time. If we scroll down, we can see we got 3 folder definitions, one for Azure, AWS, and one for Wasabi. If I keep scrolling down, what we'll see is a stats section. So files archived, a rate if there's an active copy going on for a current upload. Current download would be a recall, and you can see the various success all-time counters up here. There's a histogram or a real-time graph showing archive data over time, and a file count. If we select, and there's more stats down below, if we select a folder like this, you'll now see that the stats below are filtered for that one folder. So that's how you would combine all paths or look at just one. And of course you can change the time range that you're looking at like this, the update interval, and so on. If you go to the next tab, there's an active jobs, nothing running at the moment. And then down below, there's a history. So on this view, you can see the status and the type here in the middle, so full or incremental. And then if you expand with a little arrow, you can get a summary of that job. So files archived, any that were skipped, errored, the percentages, and then over here is bytes, and then there's a summary up here at the top. So very easy to see this from here. You can search through this history, you can print it, and so on. And we'll just switch over to here. The clusters that are listed, you can delete from here. You can select and delete a cluster. Same thing for folders. You can delete them. So if we go back up here to the main dashboard, if you make a selection, you can delete that folder configuration. So this is what the GUI looks like. So we'll start a copy job. So let's do that. Now we can see there's a running job, and it's in the tree walk phase. And again, we can actually expand this to get more details. So it's found 32 files. It's copied 9% so far. And we'll go back up to the dashboard. We'll come down to the stats section and we'll select that folder. Let's change this to be the last 30 minutes. And there we can see we've now got a rate. Now this is averaged over 5 minutes, so normally you'd have to wait a little bit. And now we can start to see some stats. If we scroll down here, use this graph here. It's just getting started, but what we can see is there's queued. Those are files waiting to be copied that have been tree walked, archived, or if it's a recall, it would be recalled. So we can start to see this is starting to populate. There we go. And you'll see that tree walked is always going to be faster than archived. That's normal. Much faster to walk the file system than it is to copy the data. So you can do real-time monitoring from here. Of course, you've got the ability to go back in time with the history capability. You just select the time range that you want to look at like this. And of course, very flexible options for doing real-time monitoring. And I can unclick this and go back to an all folders view. So this is the new GUI. We plan to enhance this even further with updates to make it even easier to manage and monitor the configuration and monitor your archives.